Hello, everyone. It's Anahata. How are you? So great to be with you all today. Hey, guys, I had an epiphany of sorts this week. Many of you guys know about the Anahata codes, which are the law of attraction of energy medicine. And in a lot of my Facebook Live videos, I go into great detail about how they are such. Now, today I want to talk to you about something that has literally come to me within the last week through asking. And some of you know that I host a group called Assisting Frequencies, which is a group on Facebook which empowers you guys to remember how to support through grid work. And we do grid work projecting the codes out using the natural energy lines of the earth. These are the earth acupuncture points, the meridians, the ley lines, the natural flow of how the energy vortex, the torus, works around the earth. So empowering people to go ahead and become code carriers, that is, install an Anahata code and then project that assistance out over the airwaves. And the reason why I encourage people to do this is because it's being done anyway with fear and manipulation. I also always encourage you to turn off the news because it is propaganda. We are being fed these chronic fear-based vibrations so that we regurgitate them, we respond to them, and that becomes our reality in multiple dysfunctional ways. So today I want to talk to you about what has occurred to me over the last week, and that is related to empaths. So some of you have heard of empaths, and people say, I'm an empath, or you know, I'm sensitive to energies and things like that emotionally. Now, most people who say that feel like it is sort of like a curse, or that there's something wrong with them. And this is where I really want to start empowering empaths, because guess what? We have been focused on the fear side of things. And I have this little chart here that may be helpful when understanding and remembering, and that is there are two emotions, fear-based or love-based. And since we are in a veiled world of separation, right, we feel separate, and there's a lot of fear going on in that illusion of separation. When we feel into other people's emotions as if they are our own, we feel like something's wrong. And the only reason why we feel that way is because we are essentially activating fear-based emotions and perpetuating those out that aren't even our own. And so then what happens is people say, empaths need to set up protection, right? You've got to protect yourself. And then what happens is empaths become victims, right? And this is, again, fear-based mentality. There are only two emotions, fear or love, and many facets underneath. Well, we are love-based beings of unconditional love. And so when we can resonate with who we truly are, we feel good. When we aren't aligned with what we truly are, it fragments our energy. It doesn't feel good. And I'm here to say, separation, the veil of separation, is the source of fear. When we feel like we are alone, unsafe, not important, not connected, in danger, right? When we lose our connection to the fact that we are the universe expanding, that is where all pain and suffering comes in. And so, of course, if you are an empath and you are feeling into other people's emotions as if they are your own, and we are in a hyper-focused world on fear and pain and separation, you're going to feel like the world kind of sucks, right? And you're going to want to put up walls. But what I'm here to tell you is when you do that, when you put up walls and you try and protect yourself from all of these energies, you further lose connection to the whole. Well, you don't really lose connection. You choose to forget your connection to the whole. And so it's all about distinction between this. And you see here, fear or love. Fear buys into that separation, right? Separation is an illusion, but it causes us to feel like we can be harmed and that we need protection because of that, right? So this is the empath road to hell, basically there. And this is the one we've all been fed. Close off your emotions, get protection, don't feed into it. Or love-based path, which I am here to empower you to choose, which is to feel into the gifts you have of unity, of being able to tap into the vibrations and the energy and the emotions going on in your world, the unity, the realness, and empower you to co-create. Now, here's where I want to talk to you about what I've talked to you in the past. Many episodes of my Facebook Lives, my Medicine for the Moments, talk about the power of choice and how it doesn't much matter if someone's right or wrong, good or bad, up or down, black or white. What matters is, do you want more of it, right? In the scheme of things. We live in an inclusive universe. What we focus on, we get more of. There's a really cool quantum physics experiment that I'm going to link in today's live for you guys to watch. It is a little maze. It's like a plexiglass maze, or probably glass, and it's got millions of different colors, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, crystals, right? And they're dropped in, they're round, they're spheres, and they're just a jumble. They go down and they self-organize instantly as they drop. The red ones go all the way over to the red, you know, when it's going like this. Now, how the heck could this happen? And what happens at the bottom is the reds, the oranges, the yellows, the greens are all separated neatly from a big jumble. Now, people go, whoa, you know, how did that happen? It's the law of resonance. Each one of these crystals is at a different resonance. And as it drops down, it goes to where the like resonance is. This is the way the universe is set up. And this is how the law of attraction works. What we focus on, what we become a vibrational match to energizing through our resonance of thought and chronic emotions and thought patterns, is what we experience. And so what I say, like to say, is what lies before vibes before. What you are focused on in the now is what your experience will bring to you through your resonance of it. And so this is why the Anahata codes are so special. You can literally tap into the superpower of anything, the resonance of anything, and it becomes part of you through the portal in your heart, intention, and the code, right? And so again, the codes are free. If you haven't downloaded them yet, go to anahatacodes.com. There's a guide there. We'll walk you through it. But today, what I want to do is to just empower empaths. If you feel that you are sensitive to others' energies, if you know you're an empath, or if you have always wondered, gosh, why do I feel into people's pain the way I do as if it's my own? How can I set up boundaries? And I'm here to tell you, you don't need to set up boundaries. You can be empowered to actually co-create more of what you want through your gift of being an empath. So here's what I want you to do. Go to the link that I'm going to post in here, which is the facebook.com/groups/assisting frequencies. I am going to be taking everyone who's in that group on a journey over the next few weeks. And what we're going to do is we're going to explore the purpose, the power, and the potential of your empath gifts. The purpose, power, and potential. The 3 Ps of your empath gifts. So go over to that group, request membership. If you aren't, you know, in the group, you're going to want to be in it because that is where I'm going to be doing all the Facebook Lives in the upcoming weeks about the purpose, the power, and the potential of your empath gifts. I'm going to teach you what it is you have as a gift so that you can understand its power, use the power, and then imagine the potential, because you were given this gift for a reason. And even if you haven't been labeled an empath, head on over there. The codes essentially make everyone an empath because you activate dynamic healing responses through resonance remembrance. And so you activate healing responses through the code's definition, the quantum essence of the thing that you are installing. Sounds a little confusing, but let's picture it this way. Everything has a vibrational coding that makes it that thing. Through the code, the actual number that I give you for each thing, and your heart chakra, the anahata, and your intention, you can actually pull from the wormhole in your heart the power of anything, because we're already connected to everything. Again, this goes back into unity and how me being me and you being you is a false illusion of separation. We're in this 3D, and it's pretty convincing, but it's not real. And so when we can get out of the fear paradigm and stop cycling fear and stop making our sensitivities a curse and start viewing them as co-creative gifts, we need empaths right now in the world to be empowered, not to be victims, not to have the world happening to them where they need protection, but to actually, from their source, breathe out into and co-create. Guys, once you can remember how to work with your empathetic skills, you'll be able to actually command to you those things that are at the resonance that you're at, which is unconditional love, and you'll never actually encounter all of the fear-based stuff that really does damage to empaths, causing them to fear it and want to block off instead of unify. So, empowering empaths, we are going to find your purpose, remind you of your power, and explain your potential so that you can be the code carriers you came here to be, and spread love versus fear, remembering unity versus separation, expanding out as a conscious co-creator versus feeling a victim that would need saving or to be safe, right? All right, guys, so thanks so much for joining me. It was an amazing week for my realization and how this grid work is evolving. Calling upon empaths is a huge support to the group as we go ahead and lay lines for love. And the whole purpose of the group, guys, is to remember how to upload love-based assisting frequencies to the natural ley lines, energies of the earth, which have been used so far for thousands of years for fear and manipulation. We're taking our power back. We are upgrading the planet together. We're evolving together. And all of you beautiful empaths are needed. So come on over there. And I'm going to have a video going soon, Facebook Live. We're going to start the 3 Ps, the power, the potential, and the purpose of your empath gifts. All right, guys. Love to you. I hope you're all doing great. And I'll see you over there. I'll put the link in there and also to the group. And also do look at the link that's got the colored crystals going to their area. It's such a powerful way to illustrate the resonance beckons more of the same, and that we actually get to choose, right? That's the big aha, is that our response to our environment activates our gene expression, not the environment itself. If you are being met with fear-based vibrations, you get to choose how to respond, and it is those choices that are going to co-create your future. And I'm not talking right, wrong, good, bad, up, down. I'm talking, do you want more of it or less of it? Do we want expanded unity through unconditional love, or do we want false walls of separation that are defragmenting and pulling on everyone's energy layers that aren't natural? All right, guys. Cool. I'll talk to you all soon. Love to you. All right. See you over at that group. Bye-bye.